Across the planet, life flourishes in astonishing forms, each with its own unique mind. What does it mean to be intelligent? Is it solving puzzles, using tools, or feeling self-aware? Animal intelligence is a tapestry woven from instinct, learning, and consciousness. As we explore, we'll discover not a hierarchy, but a celebration of the diverse ways animals think and adapt. Join me as we journey into the minds of our fellow creatures, revealing as much about them as about ourselves. To understand animal intelligence, we first looked at the brain itself. The encephalization quotient, or EQ, compares brain size to body size, but it's only a starting point. Sperm whales have massive brains but lower EQs than primates. Squirrels and birds have brains perfectly adapted for their needs. True understanding comes from looking beyond size, into the brain's structure and function. The real story of intelligence lies in neurons, the brain's building blocks. Some birds pack as many neurons into their brains as primates, explaining their surprising smarts. It's not just the number but the organization and distribution of neurons that matter. Neuron count gives us a clearer picture, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. Intelligence shines brightest when animals face new challenges. Crows bend wire into hooks, octopuses unscrew jars, and chimpanzees fish for termites with tools. These aren't just tricks, they're acts of innovation and foresight. By presenting animals with problems, we glimpse their capacity for flexible, creative thinking. Their solutions reveal the depth and adaptability of their minds. For many animals, intelligence is social. Dolphins form alliances, communicate with dialects, and hunt cooperatively. Elephants live in tight-knit families, recognize hundreds of individuals, and mourn their dead. In these societies, intelligence is shared, a collective mind shaped by empathy and memory. Social complexity drives cognitive evolution in remarkable ways. Memory and learning are the engines of intelligence. Chimpanzees learn tool use by watching elders. Clark's nutcrackers remember thousands of seed caches. Parrots associate words with meanings, showing abstract thought. Learning from experience and others allows animals to adapt and thrive. Are animals self-aware? The mirror test offers clues. Apes, dolphins, elephants, and magpies recognize themselves. But self-awareness isn't just visual. Dogs know their own scent, suggesting other forms of self-recognition. The absence of evidence in one test doesn't mean absence of self-awareness. We must broaden our methods to truly understand the animal sense of self. Chimpanzees, our closest relatives, display intelligence in tool use, social politics, and emotional depth. They plan, form alliances, and understand the intentions of others. A theory of mind. Chimpanzees pass the mirror test and show unique cultural traditions. Their minds reveal that human intelligence is part of a continuum, not an isolated peak. In almost every measure, chimpanzees remind us of our shared cognitive heritage. Orangutans, the people of the forest, are patient, methodical problem solvers. They teach their young for years, passing down knowledge of nests, tools, and food sources. Their intelligence is quiet and deliberate, perfectly suited to a solitary life in the treetops. Orangutans remind us that brilliance can thrive in solitude. Bonobos, close kin to chimpanzees, resolve conflict through cooperation and empathy. They use tools, learn by observation, and even communicate with symbols. Bonobos are more likely to share and show concern for others, channeling intelligence into peace. Their society proves that intelligence can be expressed through harmony, not just competition. Bottlenose dolphins possess large, complex brains and live in intricate societies. They use echolocation, form alliances, and pass down cultural traditions like tool use. Dolphins understand symbols, syntax, and even self-recognition. Their playful curiosity and social intelligence rival our own. The dolphin mind is a testament to the diversity of intelligence in the ocean. Elephants are renowned for their memory and emotional intelligence. They remember water sources, recognize hundreds of individuals, and lead herds with collective wisdom. Elephants communicate with infrasound and display empathy, comforting and protecting each other. They use tools and perform rituals for their dead. The elephant mind is a blend of information processing and deep social connection. Corvids, crows, ravens, magpies shatter the bird brain myth. Their dense brains support tool use, puzzle solving, and even planning for the future. Crows recognize faces, share information, and deceive rivals. They hold funerals and pass on knowledge, showing complex social intelligence. The corvid mind is sharp, calculating, and deeply complex. Gorillas, the largest great apes, are gentle and observant. They use tools, build nests, and understand their environment deeply. Coco, the signing gorilla, offered a glimpse into their emotional and conceptual world. Gorillas remind us that intelligence can be quiet, thoughtful, and profound. Orcas, or killer whales, are apex predators with complex social structures. They hunt cooperatively, teach specialized techniques, and pass down unique vocal dialects. Each pod's culture is distinct, shaping their behavior and identity. Orcas play, solve problems, and even teach their young. Their intelligence is a fusion of individual skill and collective knowledge. African gray parrots astound with their conceptual intelligence and use of language. Alex, the famous parrot, understood objects and numbers and abstract concepts. These parrots solve puzzles and use words with intent, not just mimicry. Their abilities force us to rethink the boundaries of animal consciousness. The African gray's mind is a marvel in a feathered body. Canids, dogs, wolves, foxes, coyotes, showcase diverse intelligence shaped by social living and adaptation. Wolves excel at teamwork. Dogs read human cues with unmatched skill. Foxes and coyotes are resourceful, thriving in wild and urban environments. Each species demonstrates intelligence tailored to its niche. The canid family proves intelligence evolves in many forms. Pigs are far more intelligent than their reputation suggests. They learn quickly, solve problems, and even play video games. Pigs use mirrors, form social bonds, and learn from each other. Their cognitive abilities rival those of dogs and some primates. Cats are independent thinkers, evolved for solitary hunting. They learn by observation, solve problems with patience, and adapt quickly. Cats open doors, manipulate objects, and assess risks with keen intelligence. Their minds are perfectly tuned for stealth and survival. The octopus is an alien mind, neurons in its arms, a brain for strategy. Each arm acts semi-independently, while the central brain coordinates. Octopuses solve puzzles, use tools, and display deception and foresight. They change color, mimic other creatures, and plan for the future. The octopus challenges our assumptions about what intelligence can be. Cuttlefish, close kin to octopuses, wield dazzling intelligence. Their skin shifts color and pattern for camouflage and communication. They deceive rivals, show self-control, and plan for future rewards. The cuttlefish mind is a brilliant example of invertebrate cognition. Squirrels are masters of memory and deception. They cache thousands of nuts using chunking strategies to remember locations. Squirrels solve complex problems and outwit would-be thieves. They even fake out observers, pretending to bury nuts to mislead. Their cunning reveals a sophisticated, adaptable mind. Rats and mice, often dismissed as pests, are highly intelligent and adaptable. They learn mazes, solve problems, and communicate with ultrasonic calls. Rats show empathy, freeing trapped companions even over treats. Their minds are built for learning, problem-solving, and compassion. Animal intelligence is a vast landscape, not a single peak. Each species' mind is a masterpiece shaped by evolution for its world. By studying these minds, we learn to ask not, how smart, but how is it smart? Recognizing intelligence in others deepens our understanding and responsibility. The world is full of thinkers,